We'll go from
Okay.
there. Up, cheers.
Cheers.
Party
Cheers,
is
right?
on.
Hmm.
Mm. Red Solo cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party.
It's
Mm.
water.
Mm. Perfect. I mean,
Yeah.
either way, we're here.
After. I'm waiting. I'm saving that for after.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. Perfect. You're just like, holy shit, this is going to happen. So,
Yeah.
all right. So let's get into this. So some of the messages that I'm going to get, I feel like I'm going to get messages for another woman as well.
Okay.
And so if you want to relay the recording to them or relay it verbally, whatever you want. But I just had that pass through my head. So that's kind of
Okay.
how we're going to
I
get
don't.
into it.
I don't see you. Is that fine?
You can't see me?
Mm-mm.
No, why?
I could hear
Hold
you
on.
though.
You can? Hold on.
Hmm.
Let me give me 1 second.
Okay.
Hang on. Yeah, mine says green on my side. Yours says red. It may be a recording thing. Hang on.
Oh, I might. Oh
It's
no, it
okay.
says it's being recorded.
If not, you'll see me in the recording and we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
So just I don't want to stop it because it's hot right now.
Okay.
Okay, let's stop and let's readjust, but we're gonna go for it. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody have a son?
Mhm.
Okay. Why are we saying that was supposed to be like my little brother, man? Hold on.
Because he sort of was like my little brother.
Really? Okay. 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 So was one of these like a best friend type of thing?
What do you mean?
Hold on. Because he's reliving memories like hanging out. He's reliving memories like, oh, we were there together. He's saying we were fucked up together. We were all this, which is like,
It could be either or.
hang on. It's a younger one though. The other one feels like almost like an uncle type of figure, but it's more
Uncle.
related to why are we all just conjoined family but not related? Is that a thing?
It was a lot of family. It was,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, a lot of family, a lot of cousins,
Okay.
cousins of
Okay.
cousins, but we were all of us were cousins.
Everybody. Okay. Because
Yeah.
it's not like the way I feel relationships, it's not like mom, dad, that.
Yeah.
It's like further out than that. So it's
Yeah.
like
It
BFF
was,
type of thing.
yeah.
But it's like I'd call you a brother. Hang on.
Yes.
Okay, so this is probably the younger one then. I'm sorry I died in the way that I died. I had so much ahead of me, man. Hang on.
Mhm.
Sorry about his mom. His mom was the one that had to do everything for him, bury him
Mhm.
and everything. He's mentioning that. He's like, I feel so sorry for my mom, man. I feel so sorry for my mom, man. She's the one that had to bury me. You see her cry. You see her cry on me.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. I may get emotional with you.
It's
I
okay.
apologize.
No, it's okay.
I was her favorite. I was supposed to be her one. Whoo! I was, oh, man. Okay. He almost comes at a point It feels almost like musical the way he talks. He's like, do you see how she buried me? She had to do this. She had to go through this, man. Do you see her cry? Do you see her this? I don't want her to see her like this. I don't want her to see her like this.
Mhm. It was awful.
Yeah. She had to claim him.
He got in a car wreck, so they had to go identify him.
She had to claim him. Okay. 'Cause he's like, she had to claim me. Like, okay. Man. Okay. He's telling you to show her this and be like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't want her to see this.
That's why I wanted to do this reading, so I wanted him to come through so I can show it to my aunt and show him that.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for at least.
Well, he's the front runner, so that's cool. That means that was the most intense message that needed to come through first. That's what that means. That means that was like everybody wanted that. He
Mhm.
wanted it too. Hang on. Why is there, oh, you shouldn't have done that from the mom's side? What is that? What's the apprehension? Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. It's like the poor, like, oh, polka baba, you shouldn't have done that.
He was on his way home from, I'm assuming, the bar with cousins, our cousins. We were all cousins. And he was in a car with one cousin and another cousin in another car, and they decided to do a little race at like a stoplight.
Yeah.
And the car he was in lost control and got in a and hit a tree, and he was the one that passed. And
That's,
now, so there was this aftermath because we're all cousins, and it's from the mother's side.
that's why. Okay. Because all I hear is like, oh, you should have done that. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Should have done that. It's like over and over again. They say it in Spanish, though. They don't say it in English.
Yeah, they all spoke Spanish to each other. That's how they all spoke.
That's what it is. I'm like, because I hear it in Spanish, but it like translates instantaneously. It's a very weird feeling. Hang on. It's a cool feeling. But they called him something other than David. What did they call him other than David? It's a nickname. Papa. Papa.
They had a whole bunch for him. I know a lot of us family called him Davisito because he was the junior. He was the only boy in his family, and he was one of the younger ones.
Okay. Okay. Because he's talking about calling him another name besides David. Because I was like, David. He's like, no, no, that's not what they called me. I was like, okay,
Maybe his family has a nickname for him that I'm not aware of.
it's okay. He's talking about tell her I didn't mean to disappoint her. I didn't mean to disappoint her. He said he was the first one to go to college and the first one was supposed to go far. To go far. Was he the first one supposed to go far?
Yeah, he was in the police academy, and he was thriving in that. He was playing soccer. He was just everything he was doing was on the straight path. He had so much ahead of him.
So he's talking about, he's like, I was supposed to go far, man. I'm supposed to go far. I'm supposed to go far. So he keeps like like, ugh, like that's the thing. I'm sorry, I get very much like,
It's okay.
I want you to feel the things that they feel. It's like all these wishes. I should have been there for you. I should have been done like all this stuff. Who had the girl? Who had the baby girl?
His sister, one of his sisters.
Okay, okay. Because he's talking about being a nephew to a niece. He's talking about being a nephew to like an uncle to a niece. Okay,
Yeah,
you're supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be there for this. I'm supposed to be there for this.
he passed shortly after the. She was still pregnant when this all happened.
That's what all this is. He's talking about being there for her.
Mm.
Was she only 24 weeks?
Was she on? I'm not sure.
Okay. Talking about they still have a memorial for me.
What was that?
He's talking about how they still have a memorial for him.
Mm-hmm.
It's him. It's all about him. It's like almost like an ofrenda, but like it's like a thing for him, like a memorial thing for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Hang on.
No, it's okay.
He's talking about with you. So he grew up with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is he looking up to you though? Are you older than him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's why he's looking up to you. Okay.
No.
It's like, tell Mama I'm sorry. Tell her I'm sorry.
I will.
Okay. Let me see if he'll have more to say too. Let me see if I can get into the other person as well. Sorry, that's super emotional.
Okay.
That's
Yeah. That was great. You did great.
That was okay, perfect. Tell him thank you after all this stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Tell him thank you. He says that his mom prays to him like he's a saint.
That doesn't surprise me. He was her only son.
That would make sense why he's okay. Okay. It's like she prays to me like she's a saint. She shows me like, the Catholic one's like bop 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 3.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. He's like, they kept talking about how bad my face was messed up. Was that a thing?
I don't know. I didn't look, but from what I heard, yes, he was pretty messed up.
Okay. Because he's talking about how perfect and how it's like, oh, like it's just shaking, overwhelming. And it's talking about being there with them at that moment, being there with her in that moment. He's talking about how his mom feels very alienated and alone at this moment.
She does.
Yeah. He's talking about like wrapping around her and how she feels very alone and how he like surrounds her, like to make sure she's fine. God, that's very sad.
I can imagine.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Ooh. Let me get. Ooh. David, you fucker, I love you. But Jesus Christ, why you gotta make us feel this way right now? Hang on. It's only a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hold on. God. He is reliving. I want you to show this to her. He is reliving about how the disappointment, about how now he'll just be a memory.
That's not true.
About how he's just like a place that he's not a thing. He's just a memory. I mean, it's true, but it's just that that way, So, okay. Okay, so the grandparents passed in Mexico?
His grandparents? Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Because he's talking about bringing them forward, like I'm with them.
Uh-huh.
Like, okay. And he's like,
they'll be happy to hear that.
Okay. And I'm like, where are they at? And he's like, oh, they passed here. I'm like, okay, good. He's like, we're here.
Okay, I'm glad.
I'm so sorry to her.
I bet.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me get into David real quick. Let's see if he'll come through too. Hang on. Let's see if he'll come through. Come on, Chris. David is definitely stealing the show today.
Oh, I'm glad. I was hoping because I did want to be able to show my aunt something to hopefully bring her comfort and his sisters and my uncle.
It'll be good. It'll be good. Hang on. Let's see. Hold on. So Chris is talking about yeah, I fucked up and I died and I got in this predicament myself. What happened with him?
He took his own life one night randomly after a binger.
Okay. That would make sense because he's like, I fucked up and I got in this predicament myself.
That sounds like him.
Okay. He's talking about drinking and about how you just get into your own memories, man, and you just don't want to be here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He said they love me. He's like, but it just wasn't the support enough.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Is he specifying who?
Hang on real quick. There's a couple women involved. I don't know why we're bringing the women on. We're talking about one that's a younger female that's associated with him. And then there's one that's around him. It almost feels like an older female around him. And no, this isn't physical sense. This is like where you and I are at.
Okay. The older one might be his mom because I know he had a little bit of issues with his mom.
Because he's talking about they were there, but it wasn't enough support. Hang on. I don't know why they say they kind of just forgot about me, man. I think that may be his mental state where he was at that point, though.
It's definitely his mom.
Okay.
The younger one, I don't know. It could be me or it could be his ex-wife. It could be either or.
Hang on. I was supposed to protect her and take care of her. Is that you?
Could be.
Okay. He's saying I was supposed to protect her. I was supposed to take care of her.
That was the plan.
Okay. That's the younger one. Okay. So that's you. Okay. He says, you know you couldn't handle me in my moods. Was that a thing?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Why are you sheltering the ears?
My ears?
No. Who are you sheltering ears from around him? Sheltering ears.
My son, maybe?
Okay, because it's like sheltering ears, like closing somebody's ears around the turmoil that's going around. It's like keeping a younger person safe.
My son.
Okay.
And we actually had a conversation where I told him that if he were to go back down the bad path, that I would choose my son over that, and I wouldn't even entertain it.
Okay, because he shows me literally, it's like cupping a child's ears. Like, don't listen to this, don't be in this, don't do this. He says, that was a relationship thing. Okay. Says, I loved you, but I couldn't fucking handle myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's almost talking like he talked a bigger game than he was. He's talking about how he's showing me himself being very big and blown up. But underneath it all, there wasn't a whole lot to back it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about, hold on. Wow. Okay. Hold on. Right either. Okay. So you went out, you got somebody new, and he didn't treat you right either?
Yeah.
Okay, because he goes, she went out, she got somebody new, and he didn't fucking treat her right neither.
Mm-hmm.
And said just like that.
Yep. He's right.
It's like I told her. I don't know if that was an argument at one point. I don't know if that was something. It's coming across almost like it was. Like find somebody else or something like that.
Yeah, kind of in a way, yes.
Said in one night when she couldn't find me anymore, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's chilling. Hang on.
I'm right in that moment. I'll never forget it. I knew he was dead.
Yeah. We were both
I knew
there.
it.
He was that right there. He was like, I was in that moment, I just didn't care. I just didn't fucking care, man. I just didn't care. He was like, I just did it. I just did it. Boom. Did it. Did it. Watch me twitch on the floor. Watch me twitch on the floor. Interesting. Okay. Then they found me. I was it. That was found. Whoa. Then they found him, and that was it. Okay. You tried calling him?
Numerous times, yeah.
He said, she tried calling me. She tried calling me. He says he still doesn't know where he's at. And that's why he's not. So it's very interesting because these two people, David and Chris, are in very too much separate places. It's almost like being in the same apartment building, but in different floors.
Mm-hmm.
Like David is up in like floor 12. Chris is in like level 2.
Mm.
So they're in the same building, but they don't interact. And okay, so you still have his shirts to this day?
Some of them, yes.
Okay. He was just talking about, he's like, she still has my shirts to this day. She hasn't got rid of them.
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. So tell her I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't get to her. It was like I couldn't get to myself. I couldn't do it. He's very much like, I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't do anything about it. He's very much like blaming on himself. Like, it's not you, it's all me. It's not you, it's all me. It's not you, it's all me. It's not you, it's all me.
So he doesn't blame me?
He does not blame you. No. Does not blame you. Does not blame you. Does not blame you for the fights. Does not blame you for the arguments. Does not blame you for the negativity surrounding it, because it was almost like him creating the chaos and then you trying to bring sensibility into it and him not listening. Okay? So, oh my God, this is intense. I love you. With all of this in closing, because we have a minute, I could channel them all day long. I would love to channel David's mother too. I would love to channel Chris more. What I want you to do is I want you to take 5 or 10 minutes with where you're at right now.
Okay.
And I want, like I tell this to all my clients, I want you to have a good cry or a good release.
Okay.
Because it kind of like pushes everything out. Okay.
Okay.
So we can decompress. Another thing is that tonight, you, or I would even say your aunt, is probably going to have a dream about them, or tomorrow night. That's usually what happens.
Okay.
Now, I don't want you to have a dream. I want you to be accepting of it.
Okay.
Wanting a dream is coming from a place of not having, whereas accepting it is open to the opportunity.
Okay.
Now, David is in a far different place than Chris is. Okay. David's in a place from remorse, I'm sorry, and love. Chris is in a place of, man, I fucked up. I know it, and I'm still angry. So it's a different area. Are they both around? Yes. But they're both going to be completely different feelings.
Okay.
Okay. So another thing is that I want you to tell them both thank you.
Okay.
Because they did a beautiful job. And then if you feel more tired and more sad than normal today, tonight, tomorrow night, that's a normal thing as well, because I pull them through. That's just what happens. Nothing bad comes of it. It's open and gradually go away. It just takes about 48 hours. Okay. But if you have any questions, if you need me again, just email me. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So take a few minutes, decompress. You need it.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much. You were so great.
Oh, I love you, Mariana. Yeah, I will be doing this until the day I die. And I absolutely adore it.
It's such an amazing gift, honestly.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Not a problem. Not a problem. And I'll send you a copy of it tomorrow, okay?
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. Love you, girl.
I love you too. Thanks.
Not a problem.
Bye.